Hey guys, thanks for hanging out again. I want to show you the Zoleo device. You know, like I've said in the past, we buy our gear. If we find something that we are stoked on or we think might be cool for the overland community, we're gonna share it with you guys. And I happen to be out in the middle of no place. I'm in the middle of Death Valley. It's gorgeous, hanging out here with a group of experienced overland adventure travelers, but things do happen. And I always tell people that a two-way comms device is not optional. You have to be able to get a message out and receive a message if you're going to be on off-grid, because even with experienced travelers, things do happen. It wouldn't be called adventure if everything happened according to plan. So you can expect things will happen. Now, we've had the Garmin InReach for a really long time. It's always been sort of the principal go-to, but they're expensive. Now you've got a less expensive option. It uses the same SOS company for SOS support as the Garmin, and it's less expensive. So this is it's $199, $199 for the hardware, and then they've got flexible activation options. So you have to activate these devices, and then you have to pay a monthly as long as you are using them. And the way this works is the first time you use it, you have to have it active for 3 months. After that, you can pause the service and only pay a $4 or so monthly fee. That has to do with how they have to purchase satellite data. So the Iridium satellite network, which is the same thing that Garmin uses, provides the two-way text communication for this device as well. So they're all buying satellite data from the same Iridium satellite network. They have to pay for it, and so that cost is passed on to you. But depending on how you want to pay for that, you might like one company over another. So just do a little bit of research on the different plans that are out there. They all differ slightly. But some things I like about this. I like that the app that comes with it is super simple. I'm a simple guy. I like things to be super simple. If they're not super simple, then I get super frustrated. So you set up your check-in contacts, your SOS contacts, and then this simple device, even without having to access your phone, you can click the check mark. And when you click that check mark, it sends a check-in that says, hey, I'm okay, and here's my exact location. That's how that works. You don't even have to have your phone hooked up to it. So you know you're going to stop for the night, you hit the check-in, your loved ones will know you're okay, and they'll also get your position even if you're off grid. So that's really, really cool. They also have the SOS device, and you hold that down and you're sending for SOS, and then via the app you can have two-way text communication with the rescue service. So you can get messages out and you can get messages in. If you're enjoying the episode today, continue the adventure. Become an Overland Bound member. We exist to connect you with the great outdoors through vehicle-dependent travel, because adventure is necessary. For less than the price of a fancy cup of coffee a month, our members get full access to the Overland Bound One app on iOS and Android, where you can connect with our worldwide community, plan your next adventure, and find trips, trails, campsites, and other destinations. Our members also get thousands of dollars worth of discounts on their favorite overland gear. Join the Overland Bound crew today and take your first step to your next great adventure. The basics of the Zoleo hardware are kind of the core things that you need. SOS support, check-in capability, and weather. So you get those things, and just standard chat. And it feels like standard chat on your phone. You're just texting. So I really like the simplicity of it. Right now, there's no tracking with the Zoleo. So some of the other devices will track your location and it will update your location automatically. So the Zoleo doesn't track location right now. So that is one drawback, but I do like the simplicity. I like the cost of the hardware. Seems like a pretty cool piece of kit. I'll continue to use this. Yeah, the InReach has a bunch of stuff that I don't use, quite honestly, and it's just a little bit more cumbersome. This is easier, and it just hooks up to your phone to use. So that's it. That's the Zoleo. If you guys have any specific questions, please put them in the comments. If you ask a super technical question that I don't know the answer to, I can get the answer, and so I'll do that. But if you have a question that I can answer, then I certainly will. But like I said, I like the software interface. You enter in your contacts that will receive your check-ins. You enter your SOS contacts. Setup is pretty darn easy. You're good to go. But you got to have two-way text communication if you go off the grid. It's just an essential thing. Even if you think you're going to go off the grid, get something. So Zoleo is another thing to look at, and the price point is pretty good. All right, you guys, I wish you were here hanging out with me in Death Valley. It's pretty darn awesome out here. But until next time, outfit, explore, I hope that I see you guys on the trail.